Hello everybody and welcome to my studio, the Pottery Corner. We're based in Chichester, West Sussex on the south coast of England. And I just thought I'd do a quick video to say I've been working on some jugs this week. So I've thrown some jugs and I am decorating them with inspiration from Doug Fitch, who is a potter in Scotland with his wife Hannah McAndrew, and they do the most amazing pots. And this week I ordered and had delivered one of his mugs. So this is a Doug Fitch mug. It's got a beautiful glaze on it, absolutely beautiful, and he uses red clay, and I mean, you know, what can you say? The glaze on it is just amazing. So I've been inspired by him. I realise that my abilities are nowhere near as good as his, and as you will see, my jugs are about a quarter of the size of his, so he clearly makes very big jugs. But nonetheless, I thought I'd have a go. So what I've been doing is basically pulling the handles. I don't usually do pulled handles, but actually I quite enjoyed doing the pulled handles on these, and then decorating them with what I call spaghetti coils, which are made by a handheld extruder with a die cast in the end. So basically you map out where you want to put your pattern by scoring and attaching the coils. So that's that one. This one's slightly different. This one has got sort of buttons on it, a la Doug's, but they don't look as nice because I haven't done them quite as well as he has. But nonetheless, a pretty little jug, and useful, if not for, you know, liquids. Quite a lot of flower arrangers like to use jugs. This one is the biggest of the jugs that I managed to throw, and actually this one is my favourite because it's got the nicest belly shape here, and also the thinnest neck. So the collar on this one is nice, and the handle is very nice. So I'm pleased with that one. I'll get to decorating that. This is one of Doug's jugs that he makes. As you can see, you know, he uses what I would call Old English colours, so beautiful greens and natural colours, and often he wood fires his things, which obviously I'm not going to be able to do because I've got a wood-fired kiln, unfortunately. But I would probably going to glaze these jugs using a blue palette. So this one is Amico's Glacier. This one is Amico's Fog. And this one is Amico's Storm, which is a beautiful deep blue. So I think those will work quite well on these jugs, and then obviously if they're going to stay together, which I don't expect they will, but if they were to stay together, they'd be a nice set. So what else to say other than I've started to mark this one out, and I've already put the spaghetti lines on the sort of uprights, as it were, and then I've used a cookie cutter to just mark the semicircles where I'm going to add the spaghetti detail over. So that one's on its way. What else to say? At the moment I have thrown some marbled mugs which I was working on, and you'll have seen the pictures on my Facebook page, The Pottery Corner. So these are waiting to be biscuit fired, so the handles are done, but I really like the marbling on the clay, and I'm just going to spray this so that you can get some idea of what it may look like once it's fired. So the colour comes up, so when they're biscuit fired and I've put a clear glaze on those, hopefully we shall get some nice marbling colours. And again, that one is really lovely. This one has a lace handle on it. I quite like the lace handles. I use a cake moulding handle, cake moulding silicone mat, and again that one is nice, got sort of like a grey colour in it. And on this one I've used a mould that I have for its knitting cable. I thought that was quite interesting, and this one I've taken over into the inside of the mug, so taken the handle right over and then put a detail on the inside of the mug, so that should be quite interesting. This one is my favourite colourway, but it'll be interesting to see how it comes out. I'm not sure that it will come out terribly dramatically, but it's blue with banana, and this is underglaze stain that's been mixed into the clay, so it's not the clay doesn't start its life coloured, but I put the stain in it and then it makes it coloured and then throw them from there. And again, that one's got a lace handle on it. So those will be interesting when they come out, so I'm quite looking forward to working on those. What else to say? There are items in my shop on my website page, which is www.thepotterycorner.co.uk. If you'd like to press the subscribe button and the like button, then you'll get notified of when I have other videos to look at. So I'm at the moment finishing off these jugs, and then I'll be loading a biscuit kiln, and then we'll be doing some glazing, and then I'll do a glaze opening kiln from there. I'm also on Instagram, and the address is the.pottery.corner. And keep an eye out for kiln opening video in the future, which should have these items, the jugs and the mugs, in it with luck and a following wind. And I hope you're all well and staying safe. Bye bye. GoPro, stop video.